So, what do you do when you are working alone and a young person is asking for extra money, additional money? You declined and they become agitated and making threatening statements and all that. What do you do? So this is how she brought the question. How do you answer such scenario based question? So to answer such scenario based question, you have to provide a step by step approach that will demonstrate, I would say, your communication skills, your problem solving skills, and your de escalation skills. We understand that communication can either be verbal or non-verbal. Now, when you're talking about non-verbal communication, your body language, the sign. So in such situation, you have to be very careful not to make a movement that would make them feel attacked, like you are coming to attack them, or that will make them feel like, facial expression, what this person is saying, making them feel as if you don't care about what they are saying. I've given you the more they said you can't spend more than £10. I've given you £10. Whatever thing you are saying, you're your own. Giving that kind of body language, that kind of expression. Yeah. So let's get started. First of all, I will need to stay calm. Whenever you find yourself in such situation, you have to stay calm, because when you are calm, when you stay calm, you can be able to manage such situation. You can be able to, you know what next to do. But when you get angry with them, when they are becoming threatening or agitated, you may make a mistake. Okay, so first of all, I have to stay calm to understand what they are saying, to understand their, to know how to go about it. Now, the second one, I have to acknowledge their feelings by telling them, yeah, I understand. Yes, I understand that you want more money, but I'm sorry you are not able to get more money because the company says, because your family says, because the government says. Because I know some of them, I know when I was working as a support worker, there are some people, some young persons, they can't spend more than £20 in a day. There are some you can't give more than £10. So if that is the case, you have to, yeah, first acknowledge their feeling. I understand your, let them understand that, yeah, I know what your frustration is, but I'm sorry you cannot have more than this, because give them the reason. Okay. Remember, when you are doing this, you have to maintain a reasonable distance, between you and them. So, should in case they want to do anything, it will not hit you first. Okay. Another one is remaining empathetic and supportive, like putting yourself in their shoe. Like, I understand he or she might want to buy something and it is more than this amount. I understand, but I'm sorry, I'm not able to do this. I'm not able to give you more than this because I don't even have it. I don't even have more than that to give you, because this is what, because I know this is what they said you can spend. You feel free to call your mom, feel free to call the company, and ask. But okay, now the next one is to set clear boundaries. Those are today. You have to set a reasonable distance between you and them, while explaining to them reason you will not give them more money. Please make a distance, because these young people, eh. So another one is follow the company policy. Follow your company policy. What does the policy say about this? What does this say regarding, like, when a young person is demanding for extra money and they are being challenging? What does the company say? Does the company say call the supervisor immediately, or does the company say, what does the company say about that? You have to follow your company policy, okay, to know what to do in that situation. And in everything, you have to document the situation, document the incident, what has happened. You have to document it. So let's put it in interview mood now. You go for interview and they ask you, okay, what would you do when you're working alone and a young person, you gave a young person money and they're demanding for extra, at the same time they're becoming challenging? What do you do? Okay, thank you for that wonderful question. In that situation, I will have to remain calm and focus so that I can be able to handle the situation. I will have to state it clear that they do not need extra money because the company have said I can't give more than this. But first of all, I will have to see if that person has that type of behavior as a trend. I forgot to put it. If the person have that type of behavior as a trend, like he's always like that, always wanting money all the time, and always saying bad things when you don't give them. Okay, if that is the case, then I will have to follow the company policy on that. Yeah, I'll have to follow what the company policy says regarding that, and I'll have to document the incident, what has happened. But if that is not, I will have to document what has happened, maintaining a clear distance between I and the person, and using a good body language, a good body language, so that they will not feel threatened or they will not feel attacked. And also, I will have to document the incident, what has happened. I will have to put it down so that the company will know that this thing has happened. But if it is not a trend, maybe the person just started showing such behavior, I will have to maintain a clear distance, number one, remain calm, and let the person understand that they cannot have more than that because that is what the company says. And I will have to make sure I use a very good open communication to, hear from them what they want. And I will have to attend to them with empathy, putting myself in their shoe, understanding that maybe they want to buy something that costs more than that, but yet following the company policy if I should give them or if I should not. I don't know if I make any sense. Please, if you have anything to add to this, add it in the comment section. It's been a long time I worked with young people, and this lady that brought this question, I'm only trying to help with my past knowledge. I'm not working with them anymore. I understand that working with young people can be challenging, very, very challenging. And you face a real life thing every day, real life experience. Every day you'll be experiencing a lot of things every day. But I know that when such situation comes, first of all, I have to remain calm and focused, compose myself very well. It's showing a positive body language and open communication. Like, oh, I understand your frustration. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, can you come with me? Let's see what we can do about this. Being calm, talking to them so they will understand that it's like you want to help, but I'm sorry I'm not able to help because the company have not provided more than this for you. Because the government have not provided more than this for you. The law have said that, your care plan have said that you cannot spend more than £10 in a day. And while telling them I will have to maintain a reasonable distance should in case they become more aggressive to start destroying things. And after that, I will have to document what has happened and inform my supervisor. So this is how I will answer the question. The next one she asked here is, um, when working with young people, okay, what are your strengths and area of improvement? Yeah, I understand that while working in care setting, empathy is a very good strength. Understanding and sharing the feeling of the people you care for. Empathy. I understand that you cannot do care job with sympathy or emotions. No, you can only do it with empathy. Because when you do it with emotions or sympathy, you might make a mistake. Take for instance, somebody care plan says they shouldn't take sweets. Rather, you can give them sweetener. And the person is crying out blood, saying they need sugar, they need sugar. And if they take that sugar, it would cause them more harm. So you don't sympathy, you start sympathizing with the person. Oh, okay, let me give her or him 1 spoon, you know, of sugar. You're doing them more harm. But when you work with empathy and they do that, oh, I'm sorry, but you cannot have sugar. When you take it to you maintain you cannot give sugar because if you happen to be the person and you give them sugar, the sickness will increase. Do you get? So you don't give sugar. Hmm? You don't give sugar, you maintain. When you work with empathy, you put the person yourself in that person's shoe. Now you'll be like, if I happen to be this person and the doctor said I can't take sugar, now I want to have sugar because I see others having. If that person caring for me gives me sugar and I fall sick, will I like it? No. So I will not give the person sugar. You see the difference now. I will not give the person sugar. But if you see party, you'll be like, okay, like nobody is here. Let me put one spoon, one teaspoon of, you're doing the person more harm than good. So you don't do that. Empathy is a very great skill, a good skill. Number two, active listening. When you have if you have a good active listening skill, you will do very well. Listening to people's complaint, to those vulnerable people's complaint without judging them. Like, okay, you said it happened this way. You say you need it this way. You listen to them actively, want to say whatever thing they want to say, and you be open in your communication with them. Active listening, you give them full attention. Full attention. You know, you show, like, when they are saying what they are saying, you show interest, like in that story, whatever, whether it makes sense or not. You show interest that, okay, I can understand what you are saying. Listen. So looking at your face, they will understand that you are listening to them, so they can say more. Now another thing is communication skill. Being open always giving room for somebody to say whatever thing they want to say. Being open, not closed, like good communication skill. And you communicating clearly to them. Take for, we have a scenario interview. The first thing I said, when they need extra money and they are agitated, they are becoming so challenging, what do you do? When you have good communication skill, you have, okay, okay, Mr. A, I understand that you need extra money, but I'm sorry I don't have more money to give to you. The company have just gave me what I gave to you. I don't even have to give even from my pocket. I'm sorry I don't have. I'm sorry. If I had, I would give you. If I had, I would give you. You know, so they will understand, okay, but if they're becoming more and more, you have to state them. It depends on the person you are managing. Because sometimes, even the care plan sometimes do not really tell us how to manage some people in certain, when they are becoming in a certain way. So some of them, you could tell them, the company do not want you to spend more than this. There's nothing I can do. Some of them, some may not understand, some may understand. There are some you will tell, there's nothing I can do. Even if I have, like, adding more, if I have more, I will give you, but I don't have more. So it all depends. You need to understand them and know how to manage them. Okay, always have to know how to find your way around these things. Okay, the next one is patient. Patience is a good skill. Being patient with them, because oh, these people, they will push you, you know, they will try your patience, they will try your sanity, I'm telling you. So you have to be patient with them, whatever thing they are displaying. And for you to be patient, you have to have empathy, knowing fully well that what this person is displaying, maybe they don't know. Sometimes they know. That's why you have to keep on reminding them, hey, this attitude or this behavior, it is not acceptable. You are not allowed to do this. Don't do this. They know, so you have to keep on reminding them. So patience. And another one I would say is adaptability, adapting to different approaches they come, because today they might come up with a different format, tomorrow they are coming up with another one. So adapting to whatever approach they come with, recognizing that some of them need very harsh tone. There are some of them that need very harsh tone. A kind of, you have to be firm. Okay, let me not use harsh. Firm, being firm. Like, you stop this, don't do this. Some of them understand. You communicate with them that way. Because some of them, there are some you say, oh, why did you do this? You're not allowed. They will do more. Okay? Yeah, so you have to understand what their care plan says, study your client and know what and how to handle them. Okay, areas of improvement. Because she asked also areas of improvement. What does it mean? Areas of improvement is just asking you about your aspect of skills or knowledge, that could benefit from further development. Like, for instance, now, if you do not have good communication skill, you have to improve so you can do better in that field. So that is what they're asking, areas of improvement. So I have like three things here. I have um, conflict resolution, you know, developing the ability to be able to effectively de-escalate situations, okay, in young people. So conflict resolution, you want to improve in that area so you understand. But like I said before, there are some of these young people that need very, you have to be very firm with them, like without any eye contact, so they will know that, hey. Some of them you have to be very calm, like, don't do this, that type of thing. Hey, you can't use this tone for all of them. To be honest, you can't use this tool for all of them. So you might need to improve in that aspect to know when to do this or when to do that. And another thing I have here is self-care, emotional self-care, knowing how to manage your own emotions. Even me, I would say that, you know, improving in that aspect, because sometimes my emotions will, you know, I'll be like, so emotional self-care, understanding the importance of your self-care, developing, how to manage stress, how to manage, so you don't lash out sometimes. When this challenging behavior comes, you might not know when you lash out, but if you improve on it more, even the most heated argument between the client, or the most annoying behavior they will exhibit, you will absorb it and be able to manage it. So the last one I have here is technology integration. You know, learning how to utilize technology, okay, and responsibly engaging with the young people to enhance their learning experience. I've I had to work with one of my clients then. He has a YouTube channel, so he'll always be like, video me, video me, video me. He's not doing any, to me, what he was doing is not making sense. But he loved to have a YouTube channel, and if he's eating, he loves to be videoed. If he's doing playing guitar, he loves to be videoed. So you can imagine, if you don't have good knowledge or skill in that aspect, and they do that and they'll be like, please help me to edit, please help me, do you know how I can do better in this? And so that is all I have to say. I hope this helps. Okay, I don't know. Also, make your research, go through the job description, the essential criteria, see what they have there, and you can make more research and add to what I just have here. All right.